Hi guys, this is Gary, and in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how you can deploy your XRC20 token using Brownie. So in this tutorial, to make you more helpful, I'm going to be using this documentation on the GitHub and Replit so that we can deploy it faster, so that you can just learn and you don't need to waste your time. So first of all, you have to come to your, if you're using the Windows, you have to come to your command line, or if you're using Mac, you can come to your shell, and Linux also this shell. So what you have to write in the shell, you can we have to first of all download the Brownie. You can download it by downloading the pips, but I'm gonna be using the pip to install it, so I'm gonna write python 3-m pip install Brownie. So what this gonna install is Brownie. Now you can see it started downloading that Brownie. It's gonna take a while, but it's gonna download all the stuff we need to deploy our smart contract of XRC20. So now you can see it is downloaded successfully. Now what you have to do is to create a new folder. If you're using Linux or Mac, you can just write mkdir XRC20 and it will create a folder. You can see it has created. Now you have to write cd XRC20 to get the control over that folder. So after doing this, what you have to do is to write Brownie in it. It's gonna download all this. It's gonna make like the basic structure of our Brownie. If you click on the folder, you can see new folders has formed: the build folder, the contract, the interface, the report, the script, the test is. So after doing this, what we have to do is to make a new file called brownie configure.yml. What this one do is gonna give like the additional information about the Brownie, like the what compiler version we gonna use, like that. So we're gonna create this file in this XRC20 folder. So we click here, click add file, and in this we're gonna paste this code. Yeah, so I'm doing this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add the apothem testnet. If you wanna use the mainnet, you can also do that by copying this URL. If you wanna just test it, you can just come here and copy this code, and you have to go back to your code and go to your shell and paste this and then click enter. So what this is gonna do is gonna add the testnet in our Brownie so that we can deploy it on it. So now after doing this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a new account. So to do that, you have to write Brownie account new XRC20. I'm gonna copy it, come to your command line, paste it, then click enter. So now it's gonna load. Oh, so it's saying that it's accounts. It's not account. I think it's something wrong with that documentation. So let's just write accounts new XRC20. Yeah. So now it's gonna ask you add a private key. You can add anything. I'm just gonna copy it from here. Let's take it this one, copy, come here and paste it. enter. Now it's gonna ask you like the password to encrypt. You can just click enter. You don't need to like put anything. If you want, you can do that. Just write, and then you can see the new account has created with this address and this with the ID XRC20. So after doing this, if you write accounts now, you will be able to see this. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some testnet XDCs in this network, in this address. So just first of all, let's just copy it. After that, come here to the website called faucet.appotham.network, enter that address. Make sure to remove the 0x from the front and write XDC. Then just fill this. Okay, so then click request 1000 XDCs. It's gonna give test XDCs to this network address. You can see it has successfully transferred. So now after doing this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create our smart contract for the XRC20 token. So we're gonna create a file for this. You can just write touch dot black slash contract slash xrc20.sol. If you come to contracts, you will be able to see xrc20.sol, the file has created. Now what we're gonna add here is the XRC20 token code. It is already given here. I'm not gonna write the whole code here. You can just copy paste. You can write your own too, but I'm gonna just copy paste so that this tutorial not become longer. After doing this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna compile our smart contract. So to that, what we're gonna write is Brownie compile. It will compile our smart contract. Come to your command line and write Brownie compile and press enter. It's gonna start compiling. Now you can see our smart contract has successfully compiled. If it is successfully compiled, you will see this message. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna create a deploy file in which we're gonna put the information about deploying, like the account we're gonna use and the token name and its symbol and amount we want to like deploy. So first of all, we're gonna create a deploy.py file. You will be able to see it in the scripts, the deploy.py. You can just create it manually, or you can go to command line, just paste this command and paste this code. So what it's gonna do is gonna import this XRC20 token and accounts, like all the accounts it's gonna take, and it's gonna use the account which has the XRC20 ID, which is this account which we created just minute ago, right? And it also contain the information like the token name, the symbol, the decimal, the value we want to create of that token. So after we have done this, what we can do is we can just deploy it. If you are deploying it on mainnet, you can use this command, the Brownie run deploy.py -- network zinfing -xdcs, or you can, if you want to deploy it on testnet, you're gonna use this appotham -xdc. So we are deploying it on a testnet, so we're gonna copy this one, come to command line, paste it, press enter, and it's gonna start deploying our smart contract. The password was none, so I'm just gonna click enter, and you can see it is successfully compiled. So this was a tutorial on how to deploy your XRC20 token on XDC network using Brownie. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.